keeping well and safe. It's your boy Cam. Welcome to Self-Made. In today's video, I'm going to cover a topic, but before I get into that, make sure you give those little exercises a go for the home workout that you just saw, because I know that we can all smash this and get ourselves ready for when gyms open again. So give it a go. If you're struggling, just leave a comment down below and I'll give you a nice little adaptation that you can do, and let me know if there's any other things you want to see on the channel. But yeah, in the meantime, stay tuned and watch this space. Right then, all fresh and ready to go. Now let's go ahead out, get some shots with that tripod, whilst also covering steps to self-confidence. Right then, y'all. So, my one tip, there's loads of tips out there that I've heard, loads of tips I'd recommend to you, but the one tip to self-confidence is simply be you. So this can involve not comparing yourself to other people, doing what you want to do, not listening to all those bullshit haters and all those negative comments that you see online. Just being yourself and just doing what you know you want to do in your life. And just set yourself goals. Go and do something. Go and start a course online. I'm doing 2 at the moment. I just passed as a life coach, you know, like, just do courses online. Work hard, keep yourself occupied. But if you ever struggle with the motivation, that's something I can definitely talk about. So when it comes to keeping the motivation, or even just starting to actually get some motivation, the first thing is, most people will think, you know, I can't be bothered to do it, or I've got no energy, I'm always tired, you know, la-di-da-di-da. But the main thing is, for the motivation, is you've got to be realistic. Don't set something that's so catastrophically big, because when you go set a big goal, it's not too bad, but just saying that's my big goal to, I don't know, buy a house, like, okay, cool, it's a great big goal, but you can't just go and buy a house. You've got to think about, right, you know, what is the best deal I can get, mortgages, interest rates, how much money I can put aside with the rent I'm currently paying, things like that. So all these little stepping stones to then achieving the big goal. So the motivation, like I said in previous videos, you've got to start off small. So you can't just overwhelm yourself saying, okay, cool, I'm just gonna go and get all this shit done. Because at the end of the day, when it came to me buying Cali, it was a big decision. But then I was able to do it because I knew I'd already saved money previously for saving a house, and I thought, my old car, you know, Clara, I thought she's going to need a new clutch, she's going to need a few bits done, and her bodywork was needing doing as well. So I thought, do you know what, I might treat myself to a new car. But this is the thing, guys. If I never saved money in the first place, I would have had no way of taking out, you know, a credit agreement for this, because there's no way anybody would have accepted me if my credit history was absolutely shocking. You know, especially people nowadays, they're so opinionated, they're so fixated on, you know, proving yourself and making sure you have all these things. So back to the topic of motivation, just start off small. You know, if you want to go to the gym, obviously when they open, and you know, if you want to build your body, or if you want to change your diet, or if you want to go and seek a new career, do your research, but start off small. Don't take on too much responsibility and overwhelm yourself, because you'll just turn yourself off from doing anything and putting any effort into anything at all, whether that's even a small goal. And also, I'm just out here anyway, obviously with Cali, as you can see, but behind me I've got some beautiful sky, so I thought I'd you know, try and get some nice shots and stuff with the sun that we've got, just because, why not? You know, Cali's orange, I mean, she's a little bit dirty, but you know, she's Valencia orange, so why not get some nice shots? Thought it was about time to get a cheeky pizza and a good old Domino's. It's been a while, got to get some calories in, so let's get it. And we got it. Nice and easy, nice and quick. Time to drive home. Whew. Smells good. I know it'll taste good as well. Oh, geez. I think it's about time to wrap this video up for now, and I'll continue it tomorrow. And it's now the next day. I'm gonna head out, see a couple of people, but just before I go, I want to cover one more topic once I go and get into the car. There's many keys that will help unlock your growth and your development of self-confidence. But what you've got to remember is be honest with yourself, be realistic, don't overwhelm yourself, and of course, repetition is the key thing that you need to remember when it comes to going out there and conquering that social anxiety or that self-confidence in groups of people. And you know, maybe it might even be the social anxiety you're struggling with. It could just simply be you're struggling with the self-confidence of believing in your abilities. And if that's the case, then you need to remember you're a fucking good boss, yeah? Okay, you know your body a lot better than anybody else. You know your limits, and even though sometimes you might be a bit clouded with them, I've been clouded with mine sometimes, you truly know your limits. No one else can say, oh yeah, that's too much for him and her. Like, only you do. But you have to be realistic and say, do you know what, it's too much. So remember, you are the boss. You know the limits. You can do this. Because nobody else can go and, you know, save money for you. No one else can go and do research and planning for you. If you want to start a business, no one can start a business for you. They can help you with research and maybe some advice, but they can't consciously make you go and do that themselves. Only you can. So you must remember, if it comes down to you having self-confidence in yourself and for you to progress with anything, you need to remember that you are the person in control. It's a lot of responsibility. It can be very daunting when it comes to doing things on your own. But coming from someone who's had to do most things on their own, then I can assure you it's going to be very scary. But like I said, the more you do it, the easier it will be. And the more I started doing things on my own independently, the easier it became. So you've got to remember, keep going at it, keep pushing, because you will eventually get there. And again, you are the boss. You're the person who can go and achieve this. You can go and do whatever you want. The only limit is yourself, your mindset, and your heart. Anyway, peeps, I thought I'd keep it short and simple with the tips today. So you've got two main tips. Be you, and remember, repetition and belief in yourself. No. So I'm going to wrap up the video here, guys. But just remember, two things. Kept it short and simple for you guys on the tip front. You've got to remember, be you, and repetition with believing in yourself will really help. I'm not saying these are going to be very easy things to overcome and to, you know, put into your life and manage, but at least you now know there are a couple more tips in this video anyway, out of all the videos out there, that can really help you and you can use to your advantage. So please use that, guys. Please leave a like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss a new upload. And that's it from me, Cam. So please be safe, enjoy life, embrace everything you can, learn from the journey, and of course, be self-made. It's your boy Cam, out.